Man, what a game that was. That's not for the right reasons. I'm Jordan Becker for 5 Reasons Sports, and this is my Take 5. As I'm sure you all know by now, the Dolphins lost to the New York Jets 40-17 in a major upset, as I'll put it. I'm going to talk about why it was such a bad game. Now, first off, we all know that we had a lot of injuries, which I think that this loss should be taken with a grain of salt. I don't think that this is a, horrible loss. We can definitely recover from this as long as we can get healthy. We were obviously missing our 2 cornerstones on the defense, and the secondary at least, Xavier Howard and Byron Jones. Of course, Byron Jones has been out for 5 weeks at this point, and X is now out with a hamstring injury. We're also missing, of course, Tua Tagovailoa due to a concussion. And, of course, Teddy Bridgewater was starting in this game, but he also got a concussion, ironically. So that meant it was time for Skylar Thompson to come in, our 7th-round rookie, who was a 3rd string. He came in, didn't do too bad. He was 19 of 33 for about, I believe it was 166 yards. He had no touchdowns, and he did have a pick, although I will say this, that pick that shouldn't have happened because his arm was tipped and it landed in the hands of Ahmad Gardner for the New York Jets. That set the tone for the passing game for the rest of the game, as we didn't really go deep that much. Most of our deep throws were mainly pass interferences because Tyreek Hill is such a great player. He's able to cause PIs. And really our offense was controlled by the run game, which was definitely nice to see since we haven't really seen the run game that much in the Mike McDaniel era. So it was nice to see Raheem Mostert just break out, go for over 100 yards on the day. And he also, I believe he got a touchdown as well. So that was nice to see. But unfortunately, that didn't help us against the Jets defense. And of course, our defense was very lackluster, of course, with missing X and Byron. The Jets just threw the ball all over the place, and they were able to run in some touchdowns because our goal line defense can't really stop the run that well. Of course, Breece Hall went off in this game, as Zach Wilson was throwing it to him a lot, surprisingly enough, because taking advantage of our depleted secondary, which is a good advantage for the Jets. And that's ultimately what really got them the win. Of course, we had a chance to tie it in the 3rd quarter, but Jason Sanders did miss the field goal to actually take the lead, not tie it. And ultimately, that gave the Jets some momentum, and that pushed them to win the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully we can rebound next week. Hopefully Teddy will be back. Skylar Thompson was pretty okay for a 7th-round 3rd stringer, but we could definitely use some of that experience, and that's what Teddy brings to the table. Hopefully we can rebound next week against the Vikings. I'm Jordan Becker for 5 Reasons Sports, and you made it to the end of the video.